No, 28.
Hard clock.
Oh,
She got 30 more. We're almost halfway in between.
Good. Now I'll call the meeting of the Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, a prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance. Lord, God bless our military. We ask, Lord, that you guide the leaders of our great country in all their decisions. The burden that has been placed on their shoulders is overwhelming. We ask that with your infinite wisdom, you guide them gently to the right decision. Protect and guide our military, O God. Strengthen them in their trials. Give them courage to face the perils which best them, and grant them a sense of our abiding presence wherever they may be. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. The first item is the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held March 17th, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning county business at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
Next item for adoption. Proclamation acknowledging March 29th, 2022 as Vietnam War Veterans Day. Motion to adopt?
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. I'd like to read this proclamation now. Vietnam War Veterans Day, March 29th, 2022. Whereas, as we observe the anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War, Carbon County is proud to join in the national commemoration of Vietnam War Veterans Day. And whereas we will honor all those who served our nation's call on duty and served from November 1st, 1955 to May 15th, 1975 with strong conviction. Our nation pledges our enduring respect, our continuing care, and our everlasting commitment to all Vietnam-era veterans. And whereas we pay tribute to the more than 3 million servicemen and women who left their families to serve bravely, including 325,208 Pennsylvanians, of whom 3,147 were killed in action and 89 are still unaccounted for. Whereas since their return, these veterans have contributed tremendously to their communities, the Commonwealth, and the nation. They have displayed unparalleled support for those concurrently serving, providing welcoming celebrations for those returning, and honors to those who have fallen. And whereas it is important to honor the men and women who survived the Vietnam War and draw inspiration from the heroes who suffered as prisoners of war. Whereas, while no words will ever be worthy of their service, we must remember it is not too late to pay tribute to the men and women who fought with honor and distinction. They whirled away from everything they knew and from everyone they loved. And whereas on this day, let the residents of Carbon County show their support to our Vietnam veterans, their families, and all who have served with the fullest respect, and remember and honor those who have fallen. Whereas through the commemoration of the County of Carbon and the Office of Veterans Affairs join with all our citizens to honor and remember our Vietnam veterans and their families for their courage, sacrifice, and valor. Now, therefore, the Carbon County Board of Commissioners does hereby recognize March 29th, 2022 as Vietnam War Veterans Day in Carbon County and calls this observance to the attention of all of its citizens and encourage them to participate in activities that bestow honor to these men and women who served this country to preserve the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, and to let them know we deeply appreciate their sacrifices. Adopted by the Carbon County Board of Commissioners this 24th day of March 2022. Signed by the Carbon County Board of Commissioners, Wayne Oldstein, Chair, Rocky C. Arner, Vice Chairman, Chris L. Lukasevich, Member, attested by Eloise Arner, County Administrator, Chief Clerk. Now, at this time, I would ask, who is the oldest Vietnam veteran we have in attendance today? Anybody above 80? Let's start at the top. Above 80.
73.
Pardon?
78, we got 78.
We have a winner. Would you please come up? Because we're gonna get, let's go around the front here. What better way than to kind of move you were the oldest.
Put him on the spot.
Put him on the spot. You know, and we didn't
Put
tell
me
you.
on the spot, right?
I enjoy doing that, you do know that.
Yeah, I know,
You have
right?
a hall pass.
You have a hall pass.
I have.
I have a special pass.
We worked many a breakfasts together along with some of these others here, but, thank you so much for your service and also the service of all of you today. And look forward to seeing you, on the 29th. We'll be meeting at the Legion. We have, what, 89 veterans? that
Over
will-
100 now.
Over 100 now.
Over 100.
That's a lot of.
2 females.
And, that's a lot more signatures we have to do. But it's well worth it, and we thank you and appreciate everything that all of you Vietnam era veterans have done for our country. And all branches, we have all ranks from general on down, and everybody plays an important role. It's not only combat support groups, et cetera, that the doctors, the nurses, the supply squadrons, et cetera, that really make your job or try to support you in the best they can when you're out there in a war zone. But thank you so much. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Snyder.
If I could just quickly recognize the veterans who are here. We have Major General Marvin J. Barry. We have Peter Stidham. The Commander of Vietnam Veterans of Carbon County, Rudy Bayless. Curtis Snyder. Richard Monk Poplis. And Floyd Tinker Brown.
Quick question before I call on you, Christine. Are there any other veterans here in the audience today? At all? Okay.
Wayne,
Wayne.
Wayne Oldstein.
No, it's not.
I announce Wayne Oldstein also.
Christine, do you have anything you would like to comment about today?
It's just a great day when we could come together and honor these gentlemen. They certainly didn't receive it when they came home. So I think it's our duty to continue to do that today and every day, and welcome home.
No, I said it, I really appreciate what you've done in our entire military. I mean, you're the picture of what made us the strength of the world. I mean, there's no other comment. You've done your job to protect us, and I greatly appreciate it. I think the whole United States, and not just the United States, I think as we're seeing, I think the whole world looks as us for a protector. So thank you for what you have done.
I would comment, you all have about 1,800 other brothers and sisters in arms in Carbon County. So you make up your group, your cohort, about a third of the veteran population. And I think we all recognize not simply the value you brought to our nation and international security during the Vietnam War and its era, but also what you have brought back and continue to give to this community as veterans, as good citizens. So I thank you deeply and profoundly as a fellow brother in arms for your contribution not only to our nation, but to this county. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be moving on then.
The next item is the opening of bids for the Carbon County 2022 multi-location paving project via pen bid.
I would give fair warning.
If we, let's take pause just for a minute while our candidates leave. You don't wanna sit through a boring meeting. The bids today. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen. There you go.
Okay, now we can proceed. Rhonda, and Mark.
Yes, we just have to read them out. Rhonda Wendrick, purchasing manager. This, again, this is a little new to us, so, you know, we just have a
Pull it
little.
over. Just pull it over so you don't have
Well,
to.
no, you don't need to hear me anymore. All yours, Mark.
Okay. A little rusty, but we're gonna give it a go. Okay, the first bid is the Mock Chunk Lake Park repave and pavement reconstruction. Okay, so the first bidder is Graver Industries, Inc., DBA Barker and Barker Paving. And their total bid is $876,386.32.
Would you read that again, please?
Yes, $876,386.32. That's for all the projects.
Yes.
Okay, then the next bidder is New Enterprise Stone and Lime Company Incorporated. And their total bid is $938,843.80. The next bid is Lehigh Asphalt Paving and Construction Incorporated. And their total bid is $956,649.64. The next bidder is Don E. Bauer Incorporated. And that total bid is $1,024,964.10. And then the next bidder is H&K Group Incorporated. The total bid is $1,048,276.00. And the final bidder for the paving project is Hanson Aggregates PA LLC. Total bid of $1,071,281.46.
So I move that we go ahead and table for a period not to exceed 2 weeks in order that our county engineer can review the proposals to facilitate determining the lowest cost technically acceptable bid.
I'll second that.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah, let's clarify.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so just to clarify, this is a multi-level bid, and what the controller did was he read the total extended price. So that means that contractor A may have bid on just one part of the project. Contractor B may have bid on 2 or 3. That's why you're seeing that total extended price having such a big range in the pricing. And this does require a little bit more analysts than standing here and going over it. So we do need to, well, the commissioners, not we, the commissioners need to look at what was bid at each individual level by each contractor to determine apples for apples.
I thought they were bid separately.
Yeah,
Weren't they set out separately?
They were, and if you,
So we should read them, we have to.
I could, yeah, sure, I could read them
Oh.
separately.
Yeah,
Okay.
individually, one, what it was.
Yeah,
okay,
Okay.
that was,
yep.
Okay, that's fine.
okay, so,
And the other thing, when you look on the screen, of course, we're all learning with the new process here, the dark green area is the lowest bid for that contractor for the particular project. So then light green is next, and then the red is higher, so it gets a little more complicated there. But let me read the individual projects
Just to
across.
clarify though, so the total extended is the aggregate, that's of all their bids that they put in for, be it 3 or 4 bids based upon the zones.
Yeah.
Then what you have, where it says bid number 1, light gray number is specific to Mock Chunk, Lake Park in those
Yes.
zones there.
Correct,
Okay.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
and this is available as of right now to the public. So if somebody is watching and wanted to go on PennBid and look at this, this information is available to the public.
And where would they find that under PennBid?
PennBid.com, and then you would look up Carbon County, and they would find any Carbon County bids that are out there.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask our IT folks to get a hyperlink to that and put it on the website and social media, so they can get right to it on one click. You know,
We should read each one
Yeah,
separately,
each
not
one,
the
each
total.
one,
Right,
was-
yeah.
each one was the lowest
Yeah.
bid on each section, or each.
Each one for each of the three.
In the gray.
Bids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Technology and me.
Good news update.
So sorry, guys.
41
Not-
degrees out there.
that was not what I intended to do. Okay, I'm sweating now.
Okay, I was going
So
over
it's just
before.
the light gray areas that we should be reading.
For the Mock Chunk.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
portion,
scroll
yeah.
over to the first
Yeah,
bidder,
it'll
that's
stay.
what I'm,
Oh, and that wasn't working?
oh, so.
Not the green.
Gray.
Or that'll be the
Yeah, I'm
line
just
we'll be
trying
looking at.
to,
Mark's just trying to scroll to the left to get back to the first bid, back to Graver, I guess. There's the sidebar. Yep.
sorry about that.
That's a prison project.
All right, now go back up.
Okay, let's
There we
try
go.
again here. So we'll start with bid number 1, the Mock Chunk Lake Park repave and pavement reconstruction project.
Mhm.
So we'll start just left to right there, that's low to high. Graver Industries,
Mhm.
Inc., DBA Barker and Barker paving, $338,877.70. All right, and then the next one is New Enterprise Stone and Lime Company Incorporated, $354,845.45. Then the next one is Lehigh Asphalt Paving and Construction Incorporated, $380,626.01. Not sure. Scroll down here in a moment. Yeah, the one command isn't working to scroll here. And then the next one is Don E. Bauer Incorporated, $422,822.35. And then the next bidder is H&K Group Incorporated, $436,723 and no cents. And then I believe this is the last one here, Hanson Aggregates PA LLC, $426,067.95.
Okay, so I'll move that we table bid number one for a period not to exceed 2 weeks in order that the county engineer can review the proposals for lowest price technically acceptable.
That's okay.
All right, then we'll
They're gonna
proceed.
all be reviewed, so that's okay.
Yeah, you wanna do all of them like that? I'll second it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
And then we'll proceed to bid number two, Jim Thorpe, paved DNL Trail parking lot repair section of DNL Trail. Again, starting with Graver Industries Inc., DBA Barker and Barker Paving, $376,172.02. Then New Enterprise Stone and Line Company Incorporated, $396,439.55. Then Lehigh Asphalt Paving and Construction Incorporated, $392,567.63. Just bear with me while I scroll here. And then the next would be, I believe it's Donnie Bauer Inc. And he is $412,236.45. And then the last one, oh, I'm sorry, there's two more. H&K Group Incorporated is $398,124 and no cents. And then the last one is a Hanson Aggregate PA LLC, and for the second project is, oh, we didn't do it, right? Oh, I'm sorry, $464,770.34.
So same, move to table bid number two for a period not to exceed 2 weeks so the county engineer can review the proposal to ensure it's the lowest price technically acceptable bid.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and then the third bid for the Carbon County Correctional Facility, an entrance road repave and pavement reconstruction project. So again, the first bidder, just go up here to confirm that, is the Gaver Industries. And their bid is $161,336.60. And then the second bidder is the New Enterprise Stone and Lime Company. And they are at $187,558.80. All right, then next would be the Lehigh Asphalt Paving and Construction Incorporated. And they're at $183,456 and no cents. Next is Donnie Bauer Incorporated, and their bid is $189,905.30. And then the next bid from H&K Group is $213,429.00. We have one last bid, that's the Hanson Group. A Hanson Aggregate PA LLC, and their bid is $180,443.17.
So move that we table bid number 3 for a period not to exceed 2 weeks so the county engineer can review the proposals to ensure lowest price technically feasible, acceptable.
I'll second that.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Okay, the next item, CDBG projects. First project is Beaver Meadows Borough Street Improvements, fiscal year 2020. Reconstruct, pave Penrose Street, Hickory to Walnut. The first bidder is H&K Group out of Skippack, Pennsylvania. Total amount bid, $53,040.68.
There's a 10% discount.
Next bidder is Cobalt Construction out of Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania. The amount bid, $49,950.
It's a 10% discount.
And the last bidder is Franzosa Trucking out of Hazleton, Pennsylvania. The amount bid, $35,265.
I'll move that we table these bids for a period not to exceed 2 weeks. That's the last one.
to planning.
Yeah, turn it over to planning to review for lowest price technically feasible. Wait for the bid bond.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The next project is Franklin Township Street Improvements, fiscal year 2018, 19, and 20. Red Hill Road culvert replacement. And the first bidder is Cobalt Construction of Tobyhanna. The amount bid, $268,726.50. Okay, the next bidder is CMR Construction of Easton, Pennsylvania. The total amount bid, $166,040.25.
Okay, we have a 10% discount.
Next bidder is Ken Rook Excavating out of Montrose, Pennsylvania. The amount bid, $177,240. Next bidder, BT Adams LLC out of Factoryville, Pennsylvania. Total amount bid, $175,000. And our last bidder on this project is Lehigh Asphalt Paving and Construction Company. Maybe it's free?
Pending getting the other bids.
That doesn't work when there's not a price tag on when you go through Giant.
Price check. Ah, okay. So they didn't fill out this page? Okay. But they do have the broken down dollar amounts. Okay. So the total amount bid, $129,733.06. Darn, I thought it was free.
Move that we table for a period of not to exceed 2 weeks, pass it to planning and development in order to assess and ensure the lowest price technically acceptable proposal bid.
I'll second that.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Okay, the next project is Nesquehoning Borough Street Improvements fiscal year 2020. This is reconstruct and pave Diaz Street from Angelini Avenue to Messina Street. Our first bidder is H&K Group, Stickpack, Pennsylvania. Total amount bid, $68,821.06. Okay, next bidder is Cobalt Construction, Toby Hanna. Total amount bid, $111,530. Next bidder is Franzosa Trucking, Hazelton, Pennsylvania. Total amount bid, $67,163. Next bidder is Lehigh Asphalt out of Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. And again, thought maybe this was a free one. Total amount bid, $72,183.
There was a 10% bid limit.
And our last bidder is Bruce George Paving and Excavating out of Kunkletown, Pennsylvania. Total amount bid, $69,458.24.
There was a 10% bid limit.
Move that we table for a period not to exceed 2 weeks, pass the bid to planning and development to review for lowest price technically acceptable bid.
I'll second that.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Next item is the report of executive sessions held.
There were 2 executive sessions held yesterday, on Wednesday, March 23rd, one at 11 a.m. for real estate, and one at 3:30 p.m. for litigation.
The department reports, the budget transfers.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There were no supplemental appropriations. Expenditures, approval of check numbers. Of check number 227375 through the general fund clearing account dated March 17th, 2022, in the amount of $7,000.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 227376 through 227497 for expenditures to the general fund clearing account totaling $1,393,025.41.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's report?
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The personnel report for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The acknowledgements for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second.
Discussion. Notice on the back, seminar training request for the sheriff's department for K-9 unit management. I would ask, I see the courts are present here. In the vulnerability assessment from AOPC, is anything mentioned about a security gap that requires K-9?
I really don't remember that. I'm sorry, I don't remember because that's several years ago. I recall that being a sheriff's recommendation. That's the best of my
Yeah,
knowledge.
but you don't recall if it was actually in the report by AOPC saying it's,
I don't even know if it was brought up during that meeting, which truly was about 5 years ago.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes, with the exception of the K-9 training.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, and I kind of agree with Chris, but it goes back to the Act or 1620 rights of an elected official. And it is questionable, because I certainly don't want to get into the K-9 business with the sheriff's department. So, that's all I'll say about that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we're still in discussion, so I do believe
Well,
it's a
no,
slippery
well,
slope. You're just explaining your own?
yeah,
All right, well,
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
discuss
sure,
it afterwards.
sure.
No, again, look, the press, I'll provide you this letter of a concerned county employee which again is concerned with kind of the slippery slope of once you do this, it opens up Pandora box to a capability that hasn't been deemed a necessary capability, at least not from what I know of AOPC in their vulnerability assessment. If their vulnerability assessment shows the need, well, absolutely, it seems a good use of fund, time, money, and resources, but otherwise, it's not gonna pass the common sense test at this time. Thanks.
And I think, I think everybody's mixing this up a little bit, that this person is gonna go train the dog, and that's really not what it's for. And I think since I've been here, you know, you have police departments and even the sheriff's department has always been asking for something like this. And, my view on this is I think somebody should go to this because it is about administration, how to run the whole system. And then when they see what this budget costs, they can present it to us and they'll probably be shocked on what the budget is gonna be. I mean, we've been debating over this, I think, ever since I've been here. Somebody wanted the dog in, and to me, I think for sending this person for that one day to learn how to do the budget, and I mean, there's when you have a dog, you have to have 3 officers that are trained. And everybody just doesn't realize that what is involved in that. And I think once they prepare that budget and they present it to us, there's no way I think that we could afford that. Maybe if we were a bigger county and could afford that much money, but I don't think at this time, and the only place that we really would be able to use it, I mean, we could use it throughout the county. There's no reason why we couldn't use it at the prison, but I think every month, either the sheriff or somebody's coming to us about, we wanna get a dog. And I think this'll settle it when they can prepare a budget, because nobody really knows what's involved in it. I mean, they go, I wanna get a dog to train. Well, let them have the knowledge of what this administration has to do to get it to us. And if it comes up to $300,000-400,000, I mean, they don't realize what it is. And I think this is by sending somebody here, they're gonna have all the forms and how many, like I said, you have to have 3 people that are trained in it. That's a big expense in the first place. It's not just that one dog. And everybody thinks, oh, we're gonna get a dog and it's easy, but it's not. And if it would be within the budget, then fine. But I think it's gonna find out and lay this problem to rest. That's my opinion of it.
Yeah, just to clarify one additional item, and talking to the DA on this as well, it's more of an exploratory issue, and with the DA's push to look at regionalization, the only way I would support it would be to, you know, if we go regionalization or several departments, okay, then if they already have the information, then by going to this section, so. 6 one, half
Yeah.
one the other.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, next item is correspondence was received. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Advertising. Authorize the advertisement of the invitation to bid for the HVAC installation at the Mock Chunk Opera House on Penn Bid.
Move to approve.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and Youth, for approval and execution of fiscal year 2021-2022 purchase of service agreement with Diversified Treatment Alternative Centers of Milton, Pennsylvania, as per the attached rates.
Move to approve and execute.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Correctional Facility, for approval. Rescind the agreement approved January 13th, 2022, agenda item number 22-010, with Radio Maintenance Incorporated of Reading, Pennsylvania, to purchase 10 Motorola UFH portable radios at the Carbon County Correctional Facility. Total cost of $9,590, which includes a 5-year hardware and software support warranty under CoStar's contract number 012-083.
Move to approve.
Second,
Mr. Arner?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For approval and execution, the agreement with Radio Maintenance Incorporated of Reading to purchase the 10 UFH portable radios at the Carbon County Correctional Facility at a total cost of $1,049 per radio, for a total of $10,490, which includes the 5-year hardware, software warranty under CoStar's contract number 012-083.
Move to approve and execute.
Second,
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Courts, for approval and execution, request received from the Director of Domestic Relations, enclosing a quote from Victor Muncy of Pottsville, Pennsylvania, to install and upgrade 2 lock sets on doors number 403 and the hearing office room door at a total cost of $370.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and Development, for approval, proposal from Contact Engineered Solutions of Atlanta, Georgia, to purchase materials for the Red Hill Road Culvert Project for a total cost of $43,968, unassembled and delivered under CoStar's number 440022-460.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Solicitor's Report?
Thank you. 76 Renovation Project for approval and execution. Proposal from Johnson Controls Fire Protection of Allentown for 1 additional electronic door lock for the front door of Building 76 in the amount of $2,513.12, including parts, labor, and programming under PA contract ending in 23962.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Parks and Recreation for approval and execution, a banner request submitted for the 5th Annual Jim Thorpe Independent Film Festival at the Mock Junk Opera House, April 21st through April 24, 2022. The banner request April 8th through April 25th, 2022.
Move to approve and execute.
Second,
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and Development for adoption. The resolution acknowledging the Carbon County 2021 Hazard Mitigation Plan, which is this binder right here. Okay.
Motion approved.
It should be to adopt the resolution.
Right.
Okay.
Die for a second, and I think Chris and I discussed on this, that we have some concerns on it. Do we have a deadline in approving this loan? Or not loan, I'm sorry, mitigation plan? I don't think we do, and the problem is, if you can see here, the book.
Right here.
Yeah, I know, there it is. We just received it, what, early last week or the week before?
Yeah.
It's over 500 pages, and both Commissioner Lukasevich and myself have identified some areas that probably, I could say that we're not too happy about, should be included. So I myself would like a little bit more time to review it, so I would make the motion, we, in the interest of time, because we do have to be somewhere else about an hour ago. A motion to table till next week for further discussion, or.
Yeah, I would second that, and, you know, from again, there are some changes we'd like to see.
1 week enough time?
I've already presented my changes. I know
Okay.
Commissioner Notstein,
Yeah,
you know.
This is a motion and a second to table for 1 week.
1 week. Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Real estate, RB&N Railroad for approval and execution, amendment to section 3.3.1A of the current agreement between the County of Carbon, Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern Railroad of Port Clinton to replace the existing rail crossing into the county parking lot. The amendment will include active warning and control devices for vehicles and pedestrians, and the amendment extends the time for completion for 24 months from the date of closing on the purchase of the railroad.
Move to approve and execute.
And second, under the little discussion here, either clarification on this. I looked at this, and I've been the chairman for the safety committee for probably 27 months. And the walkway has been an issue at every meeting. And I looked at this, and I don't have a problem with the entire part of it, but just that part of it. And I did email the railroad, and they responded back to me that they are going to do the pedestrian part of it between 4/18 and no later than 5/18. And that was, it has nothing connecting to the other parts of it. And to further explain it maybe a little bit, we would like to do something else with the sidewalks to the train station and from the parking, or from the pedestrian up with the parking to connect to the bridge. You know, that sidewalk to nowhere has to go somewhere. And I agree with that, with the railroad, because you're gonna deal with PennDOT, you're gonna deal with the Jim Thorpe Borough, and there's gonna have to be all plans presented to it. And when I presented this to them, and they said that has nothing connecting to neither one of them projects, so they have agreed to that. So I wanna thank them, you know, just on part of the railroad, that they're cooperating, and we all have to work together. So I wanna commend them that they're gonna do this, and I said, I'm sure all the employees that walk across there, or even the people that gotta go to the courthouse, and even the cleaning people, that bring the mud, you know, that they have to clean up, that's brought into the buildings, everybody's gonna appreciate it. So thank you.
Nothing further.
I have to roll. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein? Any further business? None? Commissioners' reports, Mr. Arner?
I'm gonna do it quick. The dog shelter got their shade awning, so the dogs will be under the shade for the summer. That's one good thing. The skylights have been installed at the prison, and by 4/14, the entire roof shall be completed at the prison. And that was some of the issues that they had on that back part, and it wasn't issues, it got too cold to finish that top coat. So that will be finished by 4/14. That's all I have.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yeah, I have a few items. First and foremost, I saw, and might have been this past weekend's Times News, recognition of the Sunshine Act Week, Sunshine Act, which of course calls upon government to comply with its legal requirement for transparency and good governance. I have to admit, though, I continue to find it somewhat hypocritical, although not a public but rather a private institution, that the Times News continues to show a lack of transparency. So again, we talked about broadband survey info not correct, and due to pressure applied, the Times News indicated their relationship with PennCore, Penn Teledata, Blue Ridge Cable. So now we come to the next week, how quickly we forget. Company refutes commissioner's information. I can find no annotation that indicates the connection between the Times News, Penn Teledata, PennCore, and their spokesperson who is referenced and quoted in this article. I find that hypocritical, be it a public or private institution. And I would ask in the future that the Times News, in all articles in regards to PennCore and its subsidiaries, indicate such in their articles for those of residents of Carbon County and beyond which read this either online or in hard copy. Talking about Blue Ridge Cable, I want to congratulate them on their 17 March announcement that they are collaborating with Calix in 8,000 miles of overbuild. So basically, where they have existing cable infrastructure to upgrade the service for the more than 250,000 homes that they serve. Now that's overbuild, right? That means there's a saturated area. And they're continuing to upgrade. And we need that, right? We need to go from 500 megabits per second to a gig to up to 10 gigabytes per second, which that will provide. But there's still a large portion of Carbon County that is and underserved. It doesn't matter if you use the PA Center for Rural Studies MLab data, or they're to be released on 20 May data that will from UCLA. The fact is, a large percentage of Carbon County residents are not being served by the providers here in Carbon County. And that's what this study is all about. And Act 96 gave us greater fidelity and granularity as to what specifically are those requirements. So I'd like to mention that for those who are underserved. So it's those college or high school students trying to teleeducate from up in the edges of Packard Township, Lehigh, Luzanne, East Penn. Look, this study's yours. For the seniors who have mobility issues and can't make it to those appointments at LVHN, St. Luke, or Geisinger, this study's for you. If you're a disabled vet, can't get up to Wilkes-Barre or down to Allentown, VA, this study's for you also. What about that entrepreneur, right, who is on Etsy and wants to sell not only in Carbon County, but in the state and through the nation and potentially a global market, right? This study is for you. And what about that employer who wants to maximize the effectiveness and efficiency of their employees and allow them to work from the road, work from home, work from the residence? Those county employees who would like to see a policy where certain offices or jobs might have that opportunity to ensure better service to the residents. This study is for you. Now, I'm focused on helping rise the tide. And we know that when we rise the tide, all ships go up. But the fact is, all ships don't go up equally because some are more heavily laden than others, right? So it's not simply being fast, accessible, consistent, reliable broadband, but it's also about affordable broadband. And we as consumers have to make some decisions. I'm not saying I'm looking to help individuals go from 25 TV channels to the digital plus, 100 plus, right? That's not what this is about. And this is about telemedicine, teleeducate, telework, affordable prices in that realm. And as customers, consumers, we need to make those decisions. Can I get rid of the $144 digital plus and simply rely on the $69 comparable service provided by Hulu, YouTube TV, Fubo TV? I think you can. I cut the cord a week ago Saturday, saved myself $144, and I still have access to all the same channels that I had just 2 weeks ago. So I'd ask you to consider that as we try to help you have the access you need and that you have the resources to pay for that service that you need to be competitive, to teleeducate, take advantage of telemedicine in Carbon County. I want to thank Blue Ridge Cable, lastly, for their willingness to continue to contribute in the study and provide data that's going to help inform it. Next week, tomorrow, Design 9 will be hosting a town hall meeting with the hospital networks. That'll be followed up by a town hall meeting with the libraries who are part of the anchor institutions. Carbon Chamber is setting up a town hall discussion on COVID with the businesses. And then we'll bring in the internet service providers. And lastly, Carbon Lehigh, Carbon County Technical Institute, and the intermediate unit as they serve the entirety of the county. So I want to thank the 2,000 plus residents who responded to the survey, because your input is going to help us more clearly identify where our gaps are. Lastly, I mentioned the 911, the radios bid, rescinding one and then voting on another. You see there's about $1,000 price increase, but we continue to see the residual effects of the pandemic, right, when it comes to supply chain, logistics chain, distribution network. It's a challenge. So while we're looking at lowest cost, technically feasible, there's other criteria that have to go into determining what the best bid is for the residents in Carbon County. And this is a perfect example of that. That's all I have.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, as regarding broadband, I think we made a major mistake here in starting out without including our providers in the county, or those eligible. We should have brought them to the table to work with them as well, right from the beginning. Instead of this back and forth and attacking each other has got to stop. We have one of the biggest employers in the county who employs a lot of people. Plus, they are the ones that are out there doing a lot of contributing to community events and sponsorships, etc. But this has got to stop. We have to take them. We have to take this survey. We need to sit with our providers and get on the same page on how things are going to move forward. Okay, meeting adjourned. Kelly?
You scared her.
Amy?
Hi, may I please have a copy of the proclamation for Vietnam War Veterans Day? And I just want to confirm, for that K-9 training thing, that passed 2-1, correct or no?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and in the Reading and Northern agreement, it says about amendment, what exactly was amended in that section?
Just
The timeline.
extending time.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
extending
12
the
months
time.
and it's going to 24.
Okay, thank you. And that's all I have, then, thank you.
Amy, I have a question for you. Did I miss, in your article, did I miss the recognition of the affiliation?
I looked at my article online, it is in there.
All right.
For some reason,
In print?
in print, and actually, it took my sidebar and put it in there too.
Oh,
So it
okay,
actually started a sidebar, it got cut out.
okay.
But yes, it is
So
online.
fair enough. So thank you for having it online.
believe me, I
Understand?
was-
Yeah, all right, good, thanks. Yeah.
Nothing? Okay.
Good call.
See you later.